Hey guys, it's Amber. So today we're going to do something a little different. My little girl is sleeping. I went to my son's school today and I got to do a presentation on being a hairstylist. It was so fun. I loved it. I miss teaching and doing all those things. But anyway, so I was all ready for the day and I was like, you know what? I'm going to film a video. And this is something that has been on my mind quite a bit. It's something that I've talked to my other influencer friends about. I just want to start off with saying something. I am not going to be naming any companies involved because, one, I don't know the legal repercussions of doing that. I don't want to get in trouble for slandering someone, people saying that I'm making this up. I don't want to go there. This isn't my opinion about I like this product or not. So I'm going to tell you what has happened to me, but I'm not going to expose any companies. So if you're looking to see like, oh, who did this, blah, 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 I'm not going there. I have seen people who shared their real experiences with that shared them and they actually got sued because they said they were hurting their business, and I'm not going to play that game. But I want to let you guys know as a consumer, maybe you already know this, but I just want to like let you know what's going on behind the scenes because I think it's important that I feel like I should share this. So a few years ago, it was really popular for people to do Amazon reviews and do like a paid Amazon reviews. So we have people that would do YouTube reviews, you know, like me, and do videos and stuff. But then you had people who would purchase things off Amazon and they'd leave reviews, or they could get sent a product from a company and leave a review. And I'm sure there was some sort of payment or incentive program that they were doing. Now, if somebody wants to send me a product, they have to know that I'm going to say what I really think. I am not going to just say it's great if it's not. And I actually made a hair extension video a couple of years ago where I had a bad experience with the company, and I actually went back in the video and said, this is what happened. This is my experience. So if I do a video with a company and the experience is positive, I'm going to say the experience is positive. And generally, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty easygoing. I'm not super nitpicky. So if I don't like trash something all the time, it's just because it's not my personality to be like overly picky about things. It's just how I am. I'm a little more generally relaxed about things. So I try to make mention of things that I don't like, but I'm not someone who's looking for the negative. It's just not who I am. But I will state like, hey, this is how it worked for me. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to say that world's best foundation if I hated it. You know what I mean? So that being said, I don't have an issue with someone doing a sponsored post for something they really love. Now, I have used a lot of Shop Miss A products. Shop Miss A has never sponsored me, but if Shop Miss A came to me and said, Amber, we'd like to send you products, would you do a Shop Miss A haul? I would probably do that video because that is something that is genuine to me and my channel, and it's something that I really like. If Milani wanted to sponsor me to use this foundation, I'd be like, sure, the bottle's already empty. I already bought it and purchased it and loved it, so I could be sponsored for that. I have not done any sponsored videos. I did one sponsored blog post where I made a blog post for a company and I included that video on my channel, but I was paid for the content to put on their channel. That was several years ago, but I have not done any other reviews that have been sponsored, favorites, anything like that. I don't have a problem if people do it and they do it honestly. So I'm getting to the point here. So when Amazon had people being paid to do reviews, I didn't really have an issue with that because I feel like as long as they're being honest, it shouldn't really matter, because ultimately the feedback should be useful so that they can improve their product, even though we all know what companies want to hear. They want to hear the good, and they don't want to pay people to say that their product isn't 100% fabulous. So I get that. So there's a really fine line between person reviewing stuff and person marketing stuff, because you don't want to say this product is crap because you don't want to offend them, but at the same time you want to be honest, and so some people have a hard time with that balance. So I guess Amazon was seeing this issue where they felt like some people were maybe falsely reviewing products and some people would not be honest about the product because they wanted to receive more free product, where I'm like, well, if they don't send me anything else, then I guess they didn't care about my opinion. I feel like my constructive criticism should be useful, but it's a balance. And as someone who reviews products that people have given to me for free, I understand that they don't want me to make a video trashing it, but at the same time, if I don't like it, I don't like it. So they changed the policy where the only people who could review the product were people who were a verified purchaser. So that way, the people couldn't get sent the product for free and review it. They would have to purchase it themselves. So they are looking for honest reviews by someone who's bought the product. They're trying to take out the PR part of this. So ideally, you would think that when you go on Amazon and you see verified purchase, verified purchase, verified purchase, that would be perfect. So what I have had done in the past is I have had companies contact me and say, we'd like to offer you a product to try. We are offering it at a really deep discount, which I do get quite a few emails from Instagram and other things for really deep discounted products. So I still have to invest some of my money, even if it's little. You know, they might give me 50%, 60, 70, 80. I've even had one that was like 90-something% off to buy this product, and then you can review it. Which, in essence, you're still purchasing the product. Even if you're purchasing it for half the price, you're still purchasing it, you're still putting your money in it, so therefore, you'd still be qualified to review the product. I don't really have a problem with that if someone wants to give me a discount and it's something that I would normally like to buy. Now, if they're trying to sell me something that I'm not interested in, I just politely decline and say, I'm not interested in trying this. Thank you for your offer, but it's not for me. So then I have the choice whether I want to take advantage of a discount or not. Well, you know, with everything, there has to be a loophole. So recently, what has happened to me, and I know it has happened to other influencers, is this has happened to me on more than one occasion by different companies, is companies will contact me and they will be Amazon sellers and they will say, hey, we would like you to review our product. And I say, okay, great, what's your product? But here's the catch of what they want me to do. They want to send me a gift card or pay me through PayPal, and then they want me to take that money and they want me to buy their product, test it out, and give them a positive review is what they're looking for. And in this positive review, you are not supposed to say that you got the product for free because that's not allowed. The first time I got an email like that, I was just like, what? Like, okay, so you want to go behind Amazon's back and pay me money to buy the product. So say I'm buying this Milani foundation. So they're going to send me a gift card for $15 to pay for this bottle of foundation. I get the foundation. I try it. I like it. I need to give that a positive review. In exchange for the review, they will give me another $5, $10, $15, whatever it is they're offering to pay me for the actual review on Amazon. But they're looking for that verified purchase because they're trying to fill their reviews up with positive reviews. I'm sorry, I just did not feel comfortable with the fact that someone was trying to pay me basically under the table to buy a product and review it and then say, but don't say you got it for free. Now, if someone wanted to send me money to buy a product, that's fine, I guess. But I have to be able to say, they sent me money to buy the product. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not going to just say, oh, by the way, like that's against the FTC guidelines for blogging or reviewing or making videos. You have to say, did you get this product for free or not? So for a company to like straight out come out and say, and we don't want you to say that you got it for free, that is straight up shady to me. I just feel like my mind has just been like open, and I knew it was kind of going on in the back of my mind and just thinking about it. But now as I'm getting more and more emails from Amazon sellers, I'm like, this is becoming more common than I think. And it's kind of sad. It's sad because like Milani foundation is good. Like you don't need to pay me to say it's good because I like it. I would buy this anyway and review it. So why do you need to pay people to give you a good review? Why don't you just make a good product? Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, if you make a good product, you're going to have a majority of people who like it. Now, yeah, is there going to be someone who doesn't like this? Of course. There's going to be someone who says, it was too cakey for me, it didn't work for my skin, it creased, it wore off too fast. Sure, you might have different skin than me and have problems and say you don't like this. But don't you kind of expect with every product, like you go in Sephora or Ulta or wherever, you're going to have, 4 stars. And you're going to have like, love, 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 love. And then you're going to get a couple that said, didn't work for me, didn't work for me. But like, that wouldn't deter me from buying this because it still has a high rating. Now, if I went online and saw something had a 1-star rating and everything said horrible, yeah, I'd be concerned. But then you're thinking, okay, it's not really a preference issue. It's more of a product issue. This product is just not good. I understand wanting to send your product to somebody and say, will you review this to get our name out there? Sure. You are a brand new company. Like say, Cover FX is like a brand new company and they're like, Amber, we want to send you Cover FX. We want you to talk about it and spread word about my channel. Okay, great. They send me their Cover FX products. I tell you what I think about them and their name is getting out there. Basically, for the cost of the product, they're getting free advertising for the product. And even if I said, you know, it's a little too glittery for me, I don't like the illuminating, there might be someone who's watching who's like, I need illuminating. That sounds exactly what I need. And even if I don't like things about it, that doesn't mean that nobody's going to buy this. It still means that some people are honestly going to still be interested in it. But if you're making a good product, why do you need to pay people to give you false good reviews? Why don't you just work on making a good product? I mean, if I buy a product and it's a good product, I naturally want to talk about it. I mean, I've talked about a billion products on my channel, and not one of these products that I've talked about on my channel have been sponsored. No one has paid me to do this. So I'm doing this because I enjoy the product. So there's lots of people out there who will do reviews for free who don't need to be paid. So now on Amazon, instead of being like, okay, this is a verified purchase and this person got it sent complimentary and here's the reviews, comparing them, now all the reviews say verified purchase and you don't know if they are or not, because they could have been sent money through their PayPal account to buy the product. And don't worry, they won't ship it to you unless you have Prime. So you better have Prime because I ain't paying shipping. That's a true story. And then they want you to give them a positive review and then they'll give you a kickback afterwards. I mean, I'm just telling you, that's like it. And if this is happening to me, I'm a small creator, you better believe it's happening to other people. And I know that the smaller creators are the ones that are getting targeted, the ones with 20,000 and down, because when you have 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 subs, unless you're doing something I don't know about, you're not making money. You're not making a lot of money. So those are the people that are most targeted, because somebody who has 1 million subs is not going to want to review Cover FX or whatever, it's not Cover FX, trust me, but whatever company, you know, Sally's hand cream or whatever it is, they're not going to want to review Sally's hand cream for a positive review for $5. Like, they don't need to do that. They don't care about making that money. But when somebody is smaller, you know, that review for $10, $15, $20 can start to add up, so they might be more enticed to do it. So I think they're the ones that are getting targeted more. I don't know. I don't know if people are doing this or not. I know that I'm not, but I know that they're asking. So you got to think, for every person that's turning them down, you got to think there's got to be people that aren't. So a lot of times when I get emails like this, I just don't respond. But I did have one that I responded and I said, I'm not interested in doing this, but if I ever bought a product from your Amazon site, I would be happy to give you a review of my honest opinion. And they said, okay, thanks. That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I will give you an honest review of my opinion, but I'm not going to be bought and paid. I'm not. I'm just, like, if I have an honest opinion and you want to pay me to say that, that's fine. But if it's not legal on Amazon site to get a product for free and review it, then in my eyes, that's breaking the law. That's not right. Like I said, I'm not going to call companies out, but I feel like you guys should just know when you're buying Amazon products, like, reviews aren't everything. And if everything looks too good to be true, there should be some mixed reviews. I think there should be. You know, whatever you're buying. Clothes, home goods, makeup. You're going to have some people who don't like it because of preference. And that's normal. So if you find that there's a lot of reviews in a short time, so if there's like a fairly new listing for a new product and it says like May 25th, positive, 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 you know, and it's all reviews, you're like, that seems weird. A brand new company and they have 50 reviews in one day. Versus you see a company that's like, okay, they had 10 this month, they had 20 this month, they had 30 this month. Okay, look, they're starting to progress as a company. That makes more sense. Anyway, that would be my truth on Amazon reviews. I want to know what your guys' opinion on this. Do you think I'm being oversensitive? Do you think that it's not a big deal? Or do you think that I'm right on the money? I want to know what you guys think. Let me know down below. Here's a couple videos you guys might want to watch if you haven't already. And I hope you guys like and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!